Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to enjoy a nice live stream together with me. We might be having a look at a couple of cards here. We might be sorting some sorcery cards. We might be talking about Magic the Gathering, sorcery, and other stuff. And of course, I will answer your questions if there are any, but we will see about that. I thought I'd go live today. I just wanted to try StreamYard again in the widescreen format, which is probably a little different than my normal, or in the vertical format and not the horizontal format, which probably is a little different than my normal live streams. But why not try it and see if that one works well for me? You never know. So I hope everybody's doing well. I might do this a little more often. You never know. I think I'm having fun doing live streams, and I'm having a lot of fun doing live streams recently with a lot of different people, and that definitely is something I would like to do more. But of course, it's always a timing issue, because normally if I talk to my American friends, then it's a little late for me, and it's either like afternoon for them or like really early for them. So it has to like well, afternoon early. I think depending on where you are, of course, it's like afternoon, or I have to go live early, so it's really late for them or something like that. I don't know. It's a big time difference, of course. Hey, Bolts of Soul, good to see you. Are you here for sorcery? we can talk about sorcery today. That's definitely not a problem. I even got some cards I want to sort here. Some exceptionals that still needed to be sorted from my last beta box. Unfortunately, I didn't get my hands on any more boxes, any more new beta boxes, or any more boxes in general. Time zones definitely can be annoying, Stefan. It's good to see you. It's good to see you both. And I'm wondering how I watched UFC last night, and UFC 306, and I saw it was it took place in Vegas, of course, and it took place in the how's that thing called, the bowl, is that how it's called? The big ball, where they have all the like 50 million screens on the inside and outside. And I think that was pretty awesome. And Balls of Soul just finished lunch on the west coast of the US. My west coast is nice. I've been a couple of times. I've been to LA a lot, been to San Francisco. So yeah, that's definitely a place I've visited quite often, I have to say. And I enjoyed a lot, but I've been there for work quite often. Yeah, Stefan, I know you're in Vegas, but I want to know how is it called the Dome, where they had the UFC event, and you could see like if you were sitting inside, they made a big show out of it, but you could see it from the outside as well. Do you sometimes see like when that thing is on? I'm very curious about that, because I think it looks pretty amazing. I want to go there. If I'm in Vegas, I definitely want to go to the Bowl Dome. Sphere, thank you. I really was looking for it, and I couldn't. Have you been? It's nuts. It's yeah. I'm really curious if you have been or not. Can we see the comments here in the vertical live stream? We can. It's put on top of the screen. That's a bit weird, but okay, I like it. You can see it from your house. Okay, you and Tanya. Okay, nice. That's pretty cool. I got the comment last time when I did the vertical live stream that the bottom half of the screen wasn't visible very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out the stream on my phone as well. Simply because I would like to see how that looks because we got a couple of people here, which is pretty nice. But okay, that's how it looks. Well, that looks cool. That looks good. Yeah, perfect. Nice. We can close that. Leaves me a little bit of bandwidth. So, folks, what do we want to have a look at first? I got a couple of things to look at. I got a few artist proofs here. Oh, I have to put them on the camera. But those are not... how do you say that? Those are not... Oh, I probably have to plug in the battery for that camera again. It's going to be wobbly. But apparently the battery for the camera is pretty low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug something here. And I might hear a little bit of something, but that's okay. And then I have plugged in the camera again. You don't hear an echo, do you? Please let me know, because I hear a little bit of an echo, because now I have a little speaker in that camera there that is actually letting me know what I'm saying, and that's very annoying. I might just switch that off at a certain point. Problem is with fucking StreamYard, you can't just turn down the volume to a level where it is like completely shut off, which is a bit annoying. Hey, Chris, good to see you. So let me have a look. Yeah, I have to plug that in because it's annoying. Any Magic the Gathering proof? Okay, let's go. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, artist proofs, but Magic the Gathering Walls of Zoo. I only have one antiquity, one sorcery artist proof, and I've showed that a couple of times. I've got the Anson Maddox Font of Life one. Let me know if you hear an echo, folks, if that's annoying or not, or if the sound is good, because I got a little bit of sound there in the camera now, which is close to the microphone. So I definitely want to avoid an echo, which would be shitty. No echo? Thank you, Grünspan. That's good to know. Cool name, by the way, Grünspan. Hi, Energetic. Good to see you. Good to see you all, by the way. We got a couple of people here, actually, which is pretty nice. Yes, Clockwork Avian is actually one I still was missing. I only have the, or I only had the Artifact Blast of, let me have a look, that I don't say anything wrong. Yeah, Randy. And now I got the Clockwork Avian as well. And it really is a nice artist proof, of course. And to make things, these things are not easy to get, these Antiquities artist proofs. Obviously, I talk about them on the channel a lot. I don't know if you have seen, but of course they have the white background, or the white back of the card, and the normal front of the card. Hey, Niklas, good to see you. Yeah, turning in right on time for the artist proofs. Niklas is buying up the whole market of Antiquities artist proofs. It's horrible, Niklas. I can't find anything anymore. What are you doing? Just joking, of course. I'm happy you find some. Thanks for the compliment, Energetic. It was a bit difficult to set this up, actually. But I thought I'd give it a try. And I try a few cameras, and I actually wanted to have like a vertical live stream for once, and I wanted to see if I can do that well via StreamYard as well with different cameras. The cameras are a bit tricky. So I got the camera here. Obviously, you can see that. but that is actually set up in a tricky way. If anybody wants to know how, then they can send me a personal message on Discord. I don't want that option to be shut down by StreamYard. They are so expensive and they don't ever offer a lot. So I would like to keep that option. Niklas, it's not me, but I think it is you, Niklas. You're buying too much. The Avian, like I said, was Brian made 3 Antiquities, or has painted 3 Antiquities cards. And one of them is Artifact Blast, one of them is the Avian, and that one is actually already quite difficult to get. But if you want to talk about difficult to get, then you are talking about the Ursa Smiter Antiquities proof as well. Because if you have a look at that one, the artwork is just fantastic in my humble opinion. I love what Randy did there. But it's so difficult to find. So I was really lucky to find this one, and I actually paid quite a lot of money for this one. But it is a very, very nice card. And like Niklas said in the chat, Randy unfortunately does not accept any commissions at the moment, because that one would be a nice one to have like a full painting on the back here. Thank you, Niklas. I'm really happy with that one. And I think I would buy personally every single artist proof of the Miter I could get my hands on, because it's just so rare, and I would like to have like a playset or whatever. I think of the rares, of the Antiquities rares, there are about 50 of the artist proofs, and then some of the artists I have talked to, and I got a couple of interviews up online, they actually told me that there are a few more when it comes to the common cards. So what we think now, and you will see that confirmed by the artists in my interviews with them as well. For example, I talked to Jeff A. Menges about it. I talked to many of the other artists about it. I talked to that are original MTG artists and did some work on Antiquities. He told me, Jeff specifically told me, that in the case of print sheets, if you look at like 50 rares, and they normally show up on the print sheet like once or twice or whatever, and if you would just cut out the rares, print like the sheets with the blank backside, just cut out the rares, and then you of course are left with 50 rares, but some other cards appear like 4 times on that sheet. So you could say probably the other cards, some of the other cards, the uncommons, that you only got uncommons, of course, and commons in Antiquities, but what classifies as uncommon in the more logical sense probably has about 2-3 then, which would mean like between 50 and 150 copies, and what classifies as common, the commons would probably have like 250 copies. But the rares, and Urza's Mitre, I looked it up, is of course one of the rares that doesn't appear too often on the print sheet, probably only have about 50 copies, which is really, really cool. Let's see what you guys have to say about that. Yeah, I can put that here. Stefan, it's crazy. You've been a member for 13 months. That's really, really cool. Appreciate that a lot. Thanks a lot for the support. Libor, good to see you. Thanks. I agree. Those are very, very cool cards, and I'm very happy with them. And Der Magische Investor is here as well. And of course, a warm welcome to you too. He makes this one on animal skin with real gold paint. You mean the Mitre? On real animal skin? That's not something I would want personally. But yeah, I don't even know if that's like legal to ship out to some countries. That might be tricky. ATOC definitely is hard to get as well when it comes to Antiquities artist proofs. It's not impossible, I think, but it's hard to get. I personally still need one, but I've seen it once or twice. Didn't get it. I should have gotten it, and now I regret it. But on the other hand, hey, I still need to chase at least some cards. Yes, the Urza's Mitre definitely is a card you can play in the Antiquities Cube. Energetic has built a very, very cool Antiquities Cube, folks. It's crazy. For those who don't know what it is, I think we have to get together, Energetic, and we have to make a video about this because it's too cool. I definitely love it. Having a Spaten Oktoberfest beer and enjoying some sorting. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Sean Yelle, where are you based? Did you buy the Oktoberfest beer, or are you based in Munich, or are you based in Bavaria or in Germany in general to buy Oktoberfest beer? Because I have gotten some. What did I drink? Hacke Shore, Oktoberfest beer, which was really, really good as well. Unfortunately, I had an invitation to the Oktoberfest and I couldn't go, which is crazy, people. It's not something you should miss. I think Oktoberfest is definitely something you should take the chance to go and enjoy once you have that chance. But unfortunately, I do not have the time this week or next week to go. And then the week after, I will actually go to Spiel. And that's the last week of Oktoberfest. Spiel is a board game, trading card game show in Germany. One of the, if not, I think it is the biggest show like that in the world. And there are a lot of novelties shown. There is like, you can try every game that comes out this year, more or less. And you can play with other people. It's like, I think 6 or 7 halls, really big event halls, and everything is like covered in booths, and yeah, it's crazy. So I'm gonna enjoy that one. Oh, Sean Yelle is based in Copenhagen. Absolutely love German beer. Hoping to attend Oktoberfest next year. Yes, I hope so as well. Unfortunately, at the moment, I can't because my wife is currently away on a business trip and I have to stay home with the kids, of course. But I would, otherwise, I would have gone this year, which would have been pretty nice. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the 2 Danish people. Does that mean where are you from? Oosterbro or something? Jägerfra? Is that it? I mean, I speak a couple of languages, but Danish I can read a bit, I think. But if you give me a paper, but that specific sentence is a bit. Yes, good. Then I haven't lost my touch. You should drink Austrian beer, my friends, Chris. I like you very much. You're a good friend. You're a big supporter of the channel. And I am looking forward to the 2nd edition of the Sorcery Ask and Rask tournament, probably in February, and to see you again there. But Austrian beer compared to Bavarian beer, unfortunately, doesn't hold up. I'm sorry. I said it. Another one I got, folks, and that should be my last one. I mean, I got Randy now complete with these 2, so I got all the artist proofs of Randy, and I should have all the artist proofs of Sandra as well now, because this Gate to Phyrexia, let's see if I can minimize the reflection here. This Gate to Phyrexia is an artist proof as well, as you can see. So that is crazy. And to be honest, I bid on this one on eBay, and I didn't expect to get it. And my winning bid was under $100. And for an old artist proofs, and Gate to Phyrexia is pretty rare as well. For an old artist proof, under $100. I know there's no painting on there. Maybe I can get one day, but still, under $100 is crazy because I see this one go for 300 to 400. So that was a lucky bid, and I sniped it, and I got it. Yes, under 100, the Gate to Phyrexia. Sometimes there was a time that the normal version was around $100. I think I paid $88 for this one or something like that. It was a crazy. I put my bid in at night because most of the time when I bid on something and it is based in the US, or the card is based from the seller of the card is based in the US, then the card, the auction most of the time ends around 2-3 in the night for me. So I put in my bid at night, and I woke up, and the first thing I did, I was checking if I would have, or if I got it, and I didn't expect I would have, but yeah, I got it, and even pretty cheap, and it's very clean, which is very nice. So I am very happy with this one. That brings my Antiquities artist proofs to, I mean, these three, you only have like 100 different pieces of artwork for Antiquities, and 90 different cards with 100 different pieces of artwork. And I tend to collect all different artworks as artist proofs as well. So if the Tron lands have 4 pieces of artwork, that's like 3 extra cards already. And you got, of course, 9 of the Tron lands, and 3 of the Mishra's factories, and 3 of the strip mines. So that's like already like 15 extra cards. And I don't know, is there anything else with multiple artwork in there? Other lands? Not quite sure right now, but yeah, I think it's about 90 cards normal and 100 with different artwork, right? You bought more? Yeah, those are collecting, Niklas. I've been buying these over the last few months and have been shipping it to a friend in the US, and he was nice enough to hold on to them for me until I got like a little pile here, and then he sent them over to me. So that was nice. Niklas is happy he's meeting another Danish. And I think, where did you ask? Was that a little above? Yes, I will be at Spiel on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's quite cool. You will get all the strip mines, the artist proof ones. If you can get any extras, I'm very interested because I'm missing these as well. And if you look at this one, this is actually the last one from Pete Venters. I'm still missing. I think he made 6 cards, painted 6 cards, and the Circle of Protection artifacts, which I think has fantastic artwork. I think it just looks amazing. It's a beautiful card. And that is the last from Pete Venters I still missing as well. You're getting all the strip mines or all the factories? That would be nice to know, because the factories are very expensive. If you can get Mishra's factories artist proofs, I think the winter one is already $5,000. So yeah, not something I will be able to buy anytime soon. I think it's my favorite Circle of Protection too, Stefan. I think this one is extremely nice. Yeah, very happy with this one. And then I actually found some, found something, which I don't even need graded because I want to add it to to the Antiquities artist proof binder. But I have to pronounce her name correctly, and it's a bit dark in here. So Margaret Organ Keane, right? I mailed her. I asked her if I could do an interview with her because she's an artist that has done a lot for Magic the Gathering. And unfortunately, I didn't receive an answer yet. I hope she might just be busy or whatever. And I was looking to buy her cards as well. I think she has like 3-4 Antiquities cards. Couldn't find them, and I found this graded one, and I probably will break it out of the slab. But that was the only one from Margaret I could find. But it's very, very nice, and the signature is very nice here on the side. Yeah, very cool in gold. I would prefer it in black, but some do sign their cards in gold. Brian does as well. Randy, sorry. But I think, yeah, doesn't really matter as long as I can get the card. The colors in this set are so intense. Even white with tends to be a blanched out color looks so intense. Yes, I think Antiquities, that's one of the main reasons why it's my favorite set. It somehow pops, and the colors are very intense, and the whole artwork is very unique, and the whole theme is very cool. I think the set is fantastic. Peter is 7. Pete Venters might be 7. I have to look it up. I think I got all of them now. The last one I needed was the green card. I want to say a Ghost in Treefolk or something. No, how's it called? Yeah. The Niklas probably knows. And that one I got as well, and then the Circle of Protection artifact. So this is nice. Yes, Stefan. Margaret is actually in Vegas for Sorcery. If she has a binder with her Antiquities artist proofs, I would very much like to get my hands off the rest of hers, or in general, probably all of hers. Then I can leave this one in the slab and just put it up there somewhere and buy another one if it's not too expensive. I guess she might not have them with her, but I hope she checks her mail eventually. And yeah. Would be very cool to get my hands on some of those. I would love to have all of her artist proofs, of course. That would be fantastic. For now, I only got this one, but these 5. I mean, I can cross off Pete now. I probably can cross off Sandra. I think she has done it a lot, and I got the other 1 or 2. And I can cross off Randy. I got all 3 of his now. And I will be able to cross off Dan Fraser soon as well, because those are on the way, the 4 he did. And technically he did 5. But I got the Shatterstorm, which wrongfully... Red card Shatterstorm wrongfully is marked as Mark Tedin's card, Mark Tedin's art, but it's actually from Dan Fraser, apparently, which I learned just recently. Didn't know that. Apparently, it's a common, well-known story, but yeah, you can't know everything. I do have that one, but with a Mark Tedin signature, and I would love to get a Dan Fraser signature on there as well, so I would have both on there, the one credited and the one who actually did the artwork. But I doubt I will see Dan Fraser anytime soon, but that's okay. I got the artist proof, so that's cool. But yeah, I think 5 artist proofs are like, if it's 100 cards, it's 5% of the set. So, and I already had like 60, so I'm up to like 60, 65, 66 with Dan Fraser's. Once they are in, I'm probably up to 70. So that's 70% of the set, which leaves me, of course, with a lot of the very expensive Antiquities artist proofs. But it is what it is. It's fun to collect, and I think I'm getting pretty close to a complete set. We'll see about that. I have to talk to Niklas about that, as he's an expert now, and he's on all those Facebook groups, which I'm not, because I'm not very good at social media. Let's see what you guys have to say. Oh, Ed is here as well. Hi, Ed, Dual Brain. Good to see you. Then we got Yeah, Stefan, that's like I said, if you see her in Vegas, check her binder and see if she has some Antiquities artist proofs maybe in there. Would love to get all of hers. Metazu is hot. Yeah, good for you. Buy it and be happy with it if you like it. Why not? I won't. 6 for Peter. Yes, Pete Venters has. I think he's not called Peter, or is he called Peter? He's mentioned as Pete here on this one, and I think he is on the others too. I don't know if his full name is Peter and he just likes to be called Pete. I don't know him personally, but yeah, I know him as Pete Venters. But he should have 6, like I said, 6 artist proofs, and this is one of them. Gaia's Avenger. That's the one I was looking for, the green one. That was the last one I was missing. The others I still have. Thanks, Niklas. Now I want to know what you found today as well, Ed. That would be really good to know. Got a lead on a strip mine artist proof. Yes, Niklas, that's very cool. I had a lead on a. You won't believe it, but I had a lead on a Mishra's workshop artist proof. And the guy asked a certain amount for it, and I said okay. And then he wanted $1,000 more because he recently had sold 2 others for $1,000 more. So that was pretty shitty, and I said no, thank you. That's too much. So I thought I had it, but I don't. But that's how it goes sometimes. Do you like Mystery Booster too? I haven't opened any. I wouldn't know where to get those Mystery Boosters at. I think they look quite cool and so on, but it is what it is. That's too much dollars. What's too much dollars? Mystery 2 is interesting. I opened 2 packs, 0 foil. Okay, cool. How many people do we have? Hey, more than 20 people. That's nice. That's why the chat is so busy. That's what I like about live streams, folks. I can actually read and answer, and I don't have to type like in, which I have to do when I do like a premiere of a video. I have to type, and that sometimes takes me a lot of time because I'm an old idiot that can't type. I never learned it. I can type a bit, but just the basic stuff. But like this, it's a lot easier. The workshop should be around 5,000. Yes, Niklas, that's what it should be. But somehow that guy at a certain point wanted a lot more because he said that it sold for more recently. And the shitty thing is that he first gave me a price. I came back on that price and said, yes, I'll do it. And then he changed the price and checked it up for, checked it up. No, checked it up. He raised the price. Jesus. That's the horrible thing about the live stream. You can't really think about what you want to say. He made it more expensive by around $1,000 to $1,500. Yeah, he actually said like, yeah, it's gonna be 1,500 more now, which was not cool. Yeah, he raised the price by $1,500. That's probably how I should say it, but it is what it is. Yeah. No, but in general, it wasn't cheap to begin with. So the price raise of that amount of money was a lot, but I think the price itself was already pretty expensive. So yeah, it's crap. It's one of the cards I would have loved to get, and would have been an absolute highlight for the Antiquities Artist Proof collection. But yeah, I would have had to sell some things as well, which I was willing to do, because that's of course not spending money I do have. But I think the rapid change of price, availability, and tone made it very clear to me that I do not want to deal with that individual. And I'm curious if in about 2 weeks, when he sees he can't sell it, I think he even wants to take it to Vegas and see if Kaya Foglio is actually doing paintings again. And maybe sell it for more than, which is fair enough. But yeah, then he shouldn't have offered it in the first place, which was not fun. It would have been awesome, but it is what it is. What's going on with the viewers in these live streams, in these vertical live streams? We're jumping from like 15 to 30 back to 17 to is it me rambling that people are not interested in, or is it people dropping by and dropping in and out? And I'm very curious. I'm not very familiar with how these live streams go. I know in the beginning, especially Ed Droolbrain had a lot of viewers on these live streams, these vertical ones, and I'm not doing it for the viewers. I just think it's nice for people in the evening to watch the stream on their phone. But it's crazy to me how incredibly big the fluctuation is of the people who are actually watching this stream. But that's okay. I know the value goes up if she paints it, but yeah, it will go to the sky. I don't think so. I think it will still be like, even if the guy pays 1,000 or 1,500 bucks for a painting and then asks like 2,500, 3 extra, it's still an $8,000 card when you buy it from him, and not a $20,000 card. So, and if it is 20, then nobody will buy it ever because it's not worth that. We all know that. But that's the YouTube vertical stream push. How does that work, Ed? You have to explain that to me once. People scan, then it can auto switch to another stream if you swipe. Ah, okay. So they just swipe by and probably see a stream and they get hooked, or they scroll on. Okay, that's how that works. Interesting. That's good to know. So what can we expect in Essen, folks? Is anybody here in the chat going to Spiel in Essen, which is, like I said, the biggest board and card game event out there? Probably the only one out there. Yeah, Niklas. But if she does paint, then yeah, there will be more. And how many people are buying this stuff in general? So it's all relative. Grünspan will be. Okay, very nice. That's very cool. Then I probably see you there. I will hang out at the Sorcery booth a lot, and of course I will be looking at all the other stuff as well a little bit. Yeah, we'll see. You're going to be busy, Niklas. Have they finally given you a job? Have they finally asked you to do something, or yeah? It's crazy energetic how many of the old MTG artists are still active. I think most of them are. I think of the original 25, I think 3 are still active for Magic the Gathering, for Wizards of the Coast, Mark Tedin and Mark Poole, and I think one other. And the rest, most of them are still active, and that's very cool as well. I love that. I've talked to like 4 now, and I plan to talk to the other 21 as well, if possible. Oh, very nice, Niklas. You will be teaching to play Sorcery at the booth on Thursday and on Saturday. With whom did you talk? Because I haven't heard anything about Spiel from the Sorcery guys. Would be nice to actually hear something and see what we can do. Because that was the intention, at least. But yeah, I guess they are very, very busy, and they just might have forgotten about me. You never know. But did you chase, or did he chase you? Did chase you? Discord. I thought so, but yeah, I don't know. If they want something from me, they should ask me, I think. But that's my personal opinion. They're good guys, and they're probably just busy, but the coordination should be a little better, because we talked about the fact that I'm visiting Spiel only for Sorcery multiple times, and then, yeah, that there is no communication anymore now is not very cool. Oh, you signed up as a volunteer. That's a different story. It's a general thing. Okay. Okay. I don't say anything. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the Arthurian Legends release. I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I definitely won't sign up as an volunteer at the booth, because I have to make content and I hope I can help out with that a little bit for them as well, which is kind of volunteering, but that's cool. But I can't teach people to play the game, so that won't work. Dr. Feelgood, will it be possible to play some Arthurian Legends draft at the booth? I don't think you will be able to play tournaments at the booth. The booth at the Spiel event itself will probably be there to teach people how to play the game and to get people introduced to the game. That means you sit down, you play, somebody explains the game to you. Volunteers like Niklas here in the chat. If you want to play an Arthurian Legends draft or tournament style thing, there will be side events outside the Spiel venue, which offer a lot more space, and that's in the White Rabbit Community Game Store. That's where we did our Sorcery tournament as well a few months back. And the White Rabbit Community Game Store is a fantastic store, and it's located in the center of Essen as well, which is pretty close to the event venue, to the Messe. And you can sign up on the White Rabbit page for these tournaments. And I'm not quite sure if these tournaments are already sold out, but there is actually an Arthurian Legends box tournament. That means you get a whole box and you have to build a deck with that whole box, and that sounds pretty awesome. But there will be other events there as well on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and you will be even able to meet the Sorcery team there. So that's very cool. The whole box draft is on Thursday, indeed. Yes. And the explanation and the learning the game at the booth, as Niklas just tells us, we will probably be able to do with precons. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I will definitely follow a session just to see how it goes, maybe film it. That would be nice. Are there pre-releases organized in Holland as far as you know? Die Herman, are you Dutch? Would be nice to know. Ben je Nederlands? I'm not quite sure. I have not heard anything in the Netherlands. I was thinking about organizing one myself, but I wouldn't know where to get my hands on product early. And I will be at Spiel, so that weekend it won't be possible anyway. So if I can, a couple of boxes there. Yes, ja, nou, gezellig. Leuk dat je er bent. Dankjewel. Eindelijk een keertje een Nederlander in een livestream or in the chat. Daar hebben we niet heel veel van. No, very cool. Sorry, just had to say that in Dutch to die Herman. Because we don't have a lot of Dutch people. Of course, we do have Dutch people, and we do have some, but not a lot somehow, which is strange because I'm based in the Netherlands. No, but I would love to organize that, but I will be at Spiel, so that is the official release. And then the week after, I do not have time, and then probably it's already too late because the week after my kids have their birthdays. So we will celebrate that the whole weekend with the family. Family is coming over from Germany as well, so that's cool. Yeah, so that's why I have not pursued that idea to actually do a live stream I'm doing live stream to actually do a pre-release with Arthurian Legends myself. Signed up for both draft events at Thursday and Saturday, but I'm sure I'll find a free table close to the booth with 7 people to draft directly close to the booth. You won't Dr. Feelgood. You have to. You will find a table somewhere in the event halls, but all the tables of the booth, and there's booth after booth after booth, are packed from early morning to the evening. It's a crazy show. It's busy all day for the people demoing the games, and I know for a fact that there is no free space anywhere often to be found. I have been an exhibitor at Spiel for a couple of years myself with 999 games and Phalanx games. And it was good fun, but it was always crazy. So don't expect to find a free table to do a draft. You probably have to go to like the lunch area, or maybe outside the venue, or maybe like a area where you can hang out or whatever. But there is not a lot of play space. It's not designed for that. It's designed for the exhibitors to show their games, explain their games. We say demo their games. You get a demo game, you get an explanation, but that's about it. So it's crazy. Wish they did DC or New York or even Florida. Wish I could go to Vegas. I live on the East Coast. I'm too busy to take a trip. Would you want to go to Vegas for Sorcery Energetic? That would be very nice. Yeah, but I personally would prefer a different city than Vegas. No offense, Stefan. I know you like and you live there. You like Vegas, but it would be nice to actually go to a different city, because I've been to Vegas and I like to see places I have not been to yet. Starting to regret being a volunteer. What? Because you have to work very hard, Niklas? Yeah, it's non-stop. It's crazy. Once people are waiting, there are lines, and people are waiting for a table to get free, and once somebody gets their ass out of that chair, another ass will fill that chair, and it's just going on like that for the whole day. And it will be very loud, yes, and very crowdy. So if you are not into big crowds, then that show is not for you. But yeah, it is what it is. Dr. Feelgood wants to know, can you recommend your favorite 3 board games which you're excited for and plan to buy at the Spiel? I'm gonna give you an honest answer to that, Dr. Feelgood. I have a problem with space, as you see here. I didn't even open where you can you see it? I didn't even open my copies of Chronicles of Drunagor I received. I received the Kickstarter for Primal recently. I received the Kickstarter for Harakiri recently. And everything is pretty much still sealed. Of course, I will have a look at board games that interest me, but I doubt I will buy a lot. What I would like to buy is a couple of the Dark Eye books, which is the Schwarze Auge, which is a German role-playing game, which is similar to Dungeons and Dragons, and it's been around for 40 years as well. Or like 30 years. I think it's a little younger than Dungeons and Dragons. And I've been playing it more than 30 years, because I started playing when I was 12. So it's at least 35 years, 35 to 40 years. And they often have like fair priced books that have a little bit of damage. So I might get some role-playing books there. I want to check out the new Hero Quest expansion. That's the jungle one, and I know Hero Quest is not the best board game out there, but it's very nostalgic for me. It's a jungle one, and there's like the Monk mini expansion, so I want to get that one. And there was one more I really was looking forward to, which was actually like how they called Feuerland games, and they made games like the Gaia project. I think it's from Feuerland, right? And I enjoyed that a lot, and I think they're coming out with a new one, so I'm looking forward to that. But I haven't really normally I watch videos and I make a list to the booths I want to go to and the games I want to play, and you have to have a plan at Spiel. But everything has been a little crazy for me in the last couple of weeks, so I didn't have the time to make a plan what I want to do at Spiel. So I will wing it a bit, and I want to do a lot of sorcery content anyways. But I will probably take a few hours out of the day to just look around, and I will look up a couple of games before. Let me know your games, Dr. Feelgood, you have on your list. I'm very curious because I still need to make that list. I hope it was a long answer, but I hope a satisfying answer. Let's see. Thursday, I hope it will be good fun. Yeah, it is good fun, Niklas. You shouldn't be too worried. The show is definitely great. But it's crazy. A few sorcery cards you bought recently for your collection, or just MTG artist proofs? Yes, Chris. I have not bought anything sorcery. I did buy one card actually, but since I completed my set, I was thinking about buying some foils, some unique foils, but I think it's too expensive. And I don't often know if it's first edition or first print beta unique foils or second print. I wanted to get my hands on second print beta anyways, so I thought maybe I can get a few foils in there as well. So I didn't buy anything single wise. It's a bit I don't like that I don't have access to product, so I'm not willing to pay really high prices for singles, especially if I have a complete set, which I do, and I have a lot of cards I still need to sort. But yeah, unique foils would be something I'm very interested in. But if I have the choice to buy a Gate to Phyrexia for $100 or a unique sorcery foil, at the moment I still go for the Gate to Phyrexia artist proof for $100 and skip the sorcery foil for now. Hope that makes sense. But I did buy one card because what I did is I ordered the Color Out of Space promo from the Dust store, and I got sent one. And after I got sent that promo, it arrived in the Netherlands. I had to pay import cost, which is strange because it's a promo, but yeah, maybe there's a value of like $10 on there, and I had to pay import costs of like $6, 39 or something. And that card never, after I paid the import cost, that card never arrived at my home. So I contacted them. They checked with the Dutch mail, and they didn't know where it was, so they sent me another one. And when they sent me the other one, the same thing happened again. It arrived in the Netherlands. I paid the same amount of import cost, so the value probably was declared as the same. I got a delivery date, and on that delivery date, I was waiting because I was like, yeah, it's finally coming. It was like a Saturday, and then the delivery date changed from 12 o'clock to 1400 to 1600 to, at the end of the day, I'm sorry, we missed the delivery. And I was like, okay, we're going to do a new delivery, or we're going to give you a new delivery date. And then when I checked in, it was on a Saturday. When I checked in on Monday, no new delivery date. It just said, yeah, we're busy at the moment. We might be a little later. That was like 2.5 weeks ago. 2.5 weeks ago, or it's Sunday today, like a little more than 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow on Monday, it was like yesterday was 2 weeks ago. So yeah. So that one didn't arrive neither, but I wanted to make a video about it, which I did during my birthday celebration of the channel, which I had recently. So what I did was I bought a Color Out of Space from somebody here in the Netherlands, and he sent that to me, and I paid good money for that one. But that's the card I made the video with. So I still need, I still hope one of those shipments still shows up, and I will ask Eric's Curiosa again with that explanation to at least contact the Dutch delivery company. Sometimes I have to think a bit what I want to say. Contact the Dutch delivery company to check if they can find out where that thing is. And I probably, it doesn't make sense if they ship that thing to me anymore, which is crazy because I paid, what was it, 1800 dust for it, which is 18 boxes. 1600 or 1800, I'm not sure. It was a lot. I think it was 1800. And that card never showed up, and the other one didn't either. But in the meanwhile, I got my package, which I paid as well, import costs for, with the artist proofs, and that one was shipped out later, arrived later in the app. I got an app where I see the deliveries that are coming in. I had to pay import later, and then it now is already delivered. So the Dust Store promo of the Color Out of Space unfortunately never arrived, so I had to buy one to make the video. And yeah, that's a bit it's very disappointing, because it is a lot of dust, Stefan, and I think it is a shame that 2 of those cards went missing. I normally never have problems. I don't know what they put on the shipment. Maybe it's something that triggers the import authorities or whatever, and they keep it, but it's not cool. Let's see what you guys say here. Can't wait for reviews on the channel. Yes, I will definitely make a lot of videos of Spiel, Stefan, so that's cool. Dutch postal sucks. Yeah, sometimes they do. Normally they don't, but sometimes they do. And at the moment, especially with these 2 cards, I'm honestly more happy that this shipment arrived, because it was obviously more expensive than the Dust promo, but still sucks, because I would have loved to grade that Dust promo at Spiel with the Spiel logo, with PCG grading in essence. So that would have been nice. Dr. Feelgood, probably about the board games. Got some games I'm hoping to get my hands on. It's Foundations of Metropolis from Arcane Wonders. Okay, I heard about that one. I think that one will sell out on Thursday. Oh, is it so popular? Okay. I have to look that one up. So it will be my first stop. Second is Cities from the Veer. And Mieze Katze from Edition Spielwiese. It's a game which I... Mieze Katze. Oh, I don't have my glasses on. Mieze Katze, I'm familiar, of course, with that term. From Edition Spielwiese, it's a game which I think will be a shitload of fun playing with my 10-year and 6-year-olds. So this game is definitely for me. Okay, Mieze Katze from Edition Spielwiese. That might be something I might pick up for my kids as well then. But Foundations of Metropolis. What kind of game is it? Is it like a miniature game? But that sounds a bit like a worker placement game, where you build the foundations of a big metropolis. But I could be wrong. That's a lot of dust. Yeah, it is. Bought 2 foil mixes. They are now in Australia, Sydney. Oh shit! Instead of Austria. That's not good, Chris. Sorry to hear that. 2 foil mixes would have been really, really nice. If it wasn't for bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all. I'm a very lucky guy, but with that particular card, I consider myself very lucky, and I believe in my personal luck, and I believe luck is an attitude, and I have that attitude. For me, everything works out in the end. It does. So it always has, and I believe it always will. And that's good to know. But with that particular card, I wasn't particularly lucky, so that's strange. Yeah, I hope for you they come back as well, Chris. I hope, at least, because it's still the other one of the promos has disappeared in the app, so it's nowhere to be found. The new sending, or the new one, which is missing for 2 weeks, still shows up. So I hope it might eventually arrive somewhere. Hey, coach. Howdy, proud nerds. Spanking the like button. Yeah, that's very, very kind. I hope you are well, coach. Good to see you. You were pretty lucky with your first beta boxes. You pulled how many Philosopher's Stones? Yeah, Stephanie. With my first case, or in my first case, I pulled 3 non-foil plus 1 foil Philosopher's Stone. And in my second case, I pulled 2 more non-foil Philosopher's Stones. Yes, I was very lucky. And I actually do have the foil Philosopher's Stone still. And I actually graded it. And it should be in here. I can actually show you. Yeah, I'm going to put the Magic the Gathering artist proofs aside here. I'm going to put the sorcery cards I wanted to sort aside because I don't think I will be able to. And I'm going to show you the Philosopher's Stone foil I pulled. Let's see if that's it. Oh yeah, that's it. I know exactly where it is. So that's it. Yes, graded that one with PCG. And I actually got a really, really, really good grade. A solid 9.5 and even a 10 on the, what is it? Is it surface? Yes, 10 on the surface, which is something I did not get on most of my cards. So surface is, I feel, the most difficult grade to get when you grade sorcery. And in that case, my stone is perfect. So that's awesome to know. And the rest, 9.5, 3 9.5s is crazy because I haven't seen a lot of cards that grade really well with sorcery. So I'm very happy about that one. Yes, that's the Curio. You see, even the Curio did not grade that well, although it doesn't seem very how do you call it, very easily damaged, because it's like not rough around the edges at all. It's very good, pack fresh. That only graded the 9. So yeah, I got a few graded sorcery cards and I want to get a few more, which would be nice. Yeah, glad you like it, Stephanie. I do too. I got a couple of 10s, a couple of 9.5s, and the rest are 9s and 8s. But that's okay. Carlos, hola, amigo. Good to see you. ¿Cómo estás? Coach likes the Dodgers hat. Yeah, I've been to LA multiple times because I've been to the E3 a lot. I work in the video games industry, as many of you know. And at E3, I try to visit a Dodgers game. And I normally only wear hats of the clubs I actually have seen a game of. And I've seen the Dodgers, I think, like 2-3 times now. And I like to enjoy a Dodger dog when I'm in the stadium. And I just enjoy seeing a baseball match. Last baseball match I've seen was actually in Chicago. I saw the Cubs. So Chicago was pretty nice. But that's a while ago. Yeah, had a magical game. He created the 50-50. Yes, I have seen some of those videos. Isn't it up to like 54 now already? Which is crazy, but I'm not sure. I'm not very deep into baseball. I'm more a football guy, and not American football, European football. But I, of course, know the rules a bit, and I enjoy the games, but I don't follow it that closely. Sorcery is tough to grade, yes. Yes, it's my only curio. I pulled it myself, and I don't buy stuff, as you know. I never bought, I think I bought 2 or 3 single cards, non-foil sorcery single cards, because I opened the rest myself. No, I think it's a little more. I traded some. I think in the end, after 2 cases, I was down to like 20, 22 cards of the beta set I was still missing. I think I traded around 15 and I bought around 7. So I have bought only a handful of sorcery cards from people I know. So, and I know open them. But I have not bought anything since, except for the promo, the dust promo, the color out of space, which I wanted to show on the channel and which didn't arrive, which has been sent to me twice, which is a shady story. But the Avatar of Earth is my only promo, and I opened it myself, and it's open on camera, and it's very, very cool, and I'm very happy with it. So the ages were dumb letting him go. Yeah, that might be true. 2nd of October, I will finally see my sorcery cards again. Yes, yeah, but you had a very big order, Niklas, back at the Ask and Risk tournament, 50 cards. But is it now official, Niklas? Do you know? Because I want to grade cards with the Wssen Spiel logo, sorcery cards, because as you can see, these cards have been graded at the Ask and Risk Chapter 1 tournament, which is pretty nice, and they got a special logo. And all of my graded sorcery cards have that, except for where is it? Is that it? Yeah, except for the Amazon Warriors, which obviously have like an alpha investments, but that's on the card. That's not even the name of the event. But yeah, I would like. Heiner said there will be a special logo in his post. Yeah, I haven't seen the post. I don't know. Where did he post it? Everything is a bit confusing to me when it comes to Wssen. I think everybody's really busy and they don't really have time. Otherwise, it would be better communication, I guess. But I'm gonna get that label. I'm gonna definitely hand something in there. Then I would like to have sent it now already, but it is what it is. Maybe I have to contact him tomorrow, see if I can already send some stuff. I would be grading those old MTG cards opposed to the new sorcery cards, but that's just me. Yeah, coach, the problem is I love to have my MTG cards in the binder, and I often love to play with these cards. And to be honest, even as I have shown before, I even bought this graded one because I want to break it out of the case. And I want to add it to the binder, to the collection. And I play with a lot of my cards still. So if it's a cool card, I rather have it ungraded so I can actually play with it if I need it or if I want to play with it. But I hear you. I only have graded a few sorcery cards. I'm not big into grading general. As you can see, I only graded like 8 or something, you know? And those are the 8 unique foils I pulled myself in the 2 cases I opened. And I haven't graded any more. I want to grade a few unique foils I have opened after I graded these. And that's just 3. And that's going to be my grading order for Wssen, for Spiel, because I want to have the cards with the Spiel logo. And that's about it for now. And then I probably will find some cards to grade at the Ask and Rest 2 tournament as a personal memento. That's it. I'm not grading to like crank up the value or whatever. I don't care. I want to keep these cards, you know. So in general, grading doesn't really make a lot of sense for me as a player. I do from time to time get a graded Magic the Gathering card of a card I like or a card I enjoy, or yeah, maybe I will grade like some iconic cards I won't use in decks anyway. But what sense does it make to grade a card like this, which obviously is very rough around the edges, as you see, very rough around the edges. Probably will get like an 8 or something. Is that worth it? You know, an 8 like this? Is it? I'm not sure, because that card looks very clean and it only got an 8. It's like, yeah, I'm not sure. But in the end, I'm not a big grader anyways. That makes sense. Let's see you crack that slab open live. Not live, because these things, when I'm live, I'm more focused on you guys. And I often, I did some unboxings live, and I was very not as careful as I would have been if I would have opened it just by myself, you know. So that's a bit a different thing. But in the end, I think I will definitely film cracking that slab and putting the artist proof into the binder with the collection. So that's cool. Yeah, great stuff that I won't play with anyways. So yeah, that would be the same for me. I mean, I won't play with a full Philosopher's Stone, and I won't play with the Curio. So you know, it's okay. And the foil uniques, I won't play with probably. So that's cool. And the rest is fair game to play for now. I think it was at the Spiel Discord Sophie made. Ah, there. Okay. I have to have a look. I recently was like, I think I'm not in a lot of Discords anymore. It was really weird. Discord like kicked me out of a lot of different Discords. I think I had too much or whatever. I'm not sure. I just am not seeing some of the Discords I've been on. And I can't remember seeing the Spiel one. I only see the normal cardboard guide one, which is good because I'm on there often. I will be at the booth at opening and later at White Rabbit. Okay. Nice, Grünspan. Then I will see you there as well. Very cool. Folks, how long have we been live? Oh, more than an hour already. Oh, it's 10 past 11. Okay. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm not quite sure. I'd use a hacksaw and cut the corners of the slab instead of trying to snip them. Why wouldn't you snip them? Does it bend the slab if you like cut it with like a really tree cutter thing? That's what I would have used to cut the corners and then wiggle a screwdriver in there or something. I'm curious. I think I've seen Rudy crack a few, and he has done it with like what's the English word? I want to say I'm not sure. It's easier and less messy. Okay. I will see. If I can just get a normal one, I buy another one and leave that thing in its sleeve, in its slab. But we'll see. If I can't, then it needs to be added to the binder. It is what it is. Wire cutters. Yeah, that's probably good. Like that's what I would lose. Fargui. Hey, you as well. Folks, anything else we need to talk about tonight, or can I call it a night? It's 11:15 here. I have to get up early to get the kids to school. I think it's okay if we call it a night. Thanks, Fargui. I am very happy with these two and with the grades I got for them. I think it's very nice. And like I said, I only have like a handful of graded sorcery cards here. What's this one? Oh, that one's nice as well. The Queen. I think she has a very nice foiling going on. So that's really cool. What else do we have in here? Oh, there's my favorite probably. Not only because of the grade, but because of the artwork as well. That's almost a perfect 10. It only has 9.5, so that sucks. Yeah. You too, Coach. Take care. Thank you for joining this stream. Happy first day of fall in the USA. Is it the first day of fall tomorrow? Very nice. Yeah, it's the 23rd of September. Yes, happy first day of fall to you as well. Yeah, folks, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to do these more often. Let me know if you want them horizontal or if you enjoy vertical on your phone just to tune in and chat a bit. I'm okay with both. I can set up both. I have set up both. And yeah, it's up to you what you prefer. Of course, if you got horizontal, it's a bit more normal. But if it's vertical, I think it's easier to follow just on your phone and hang out and just chat a bit, which this low-key stream definitely is good for. What did you miss, Mike? You missed... Where's the time? You missed 1 hour and 15 minutes of me rambling on about Magic the Gathering, Sorcery, Spiel, and just having fun with you guys. Vertical is nice. Okay, live streams are great. Thanks, guys. That's good to know. Happy birthday to your lady tomorrow. To I think Tanya is her name, right, Stefan? That's always cool. I hope you got her something nice and you didn't spend everything you have on your own Magic the Gathering cards. I really am going to call it a night. Folks, stay healthy, stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for joining the live stream. Thanks a lot for listening. I had a lot of fun. Thanks a lot to everybody in the chat. It was really, really cool today. I enjoyed it, and I hope you did as well. And I will see you next time. Bye, folks.